DJM TV.
No more roadblocks in Nigeria, says Acting Inspector General of Police. Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. A very big welcome to DJM TV Daily News Update, your one-stop channel for everything that has to do with news in Nigeria and all over the world. If this is your first time of seeing any of our video, a very big welcome to you. We're excited to have you with us today. Please do not forget to subscribe and to turn on the notification bell. Also like and share this video. Now, in October 2020, a protest broke out in Nigeria which had to do with police brutality, and the streets of Nigeria were filled with youths who were saying that an end must be put to the SARS operatives of the Nigerian police. Amongst other things which they demanded for were reforms in the police and also the training and retraining of police officers. Now, the new Acting Inspector General of Police, Akali Baba, has come out to release his 12-point agenda, whilst also banning police roadblocks. This will not be the first time that an Inspector General of Police is removing roadblocks from the road, but it seems as though whenever these edits are given for the roadblocks to be removed or for checkpoints, unnecessary checkpoints to be removed from the road, it seems like after a few months' time, these roadblocks that were removed come back to the road and they even double or triple the number of roadblocks on that same road. Now, Akali Baba Usman has ordered the immediate removal of police checkpoints and withdrawal of police officers who are attached to private citizens across the country. Now, his reason for removing police ADs or police officers attached to private citizens across the country is so as to give room for these private security organizations to thrive. So, first of all, he's doing that to encourage the business ideas of some Nigerians. Also, he said these private security organizations in the country, they've been registered and they are well known by the police. But if private citizens keep going to get police officers attached to themselves, then these private organizations will not thrive, and also the police will experience shortage of staff. Now, concerning the removal of roadblocks from the road, he has said that he's removing all roadblocks from the road to allow free passage of people and goods and services on the road, as well as a bid to try to put an end to police brutality on the road. Because if you would agree with me that most of the cases of brutality that takes place always happens on the highway whenever people are traveling and they meet police officers at their checkpoint. Now, the Acting Inspector General of Police has also released what he calls his 12-point agenda for quick implementation in the Nigerian police. Now, aside the removal of roadblocks, he has also said that the police were going to recruit 1,500 lawyers with experience in litigation. These lawyers are to give legal favor to investigations and to provide legal advice and serve as police prosecutors. He has also said part of his agenda is a deduction of court-awarded damages from the salary of any police officer who is found to have abused human rights in the country. He also talked about the procurement and installation of video recording facilities in all investigation rooms of the police force. This, he said, is to give evidence about how investigations are being carried out in the country. Now, some persons have said whenever they go for investigation in the police stations, that they are being maltreated, they are beaten, given all sort of gruesome punishment. just to make them say sometimes what they didn't even do. So the IGP has said that video recording devices will be placed in all investigation rooms of the police force. It's also talk about the building of new laboratories in 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. These laboratories will help to analyze DNA, fingerprints, blood samples, body fluids, and so on, which will aid the police investigation into cases, as this will help them to crack cases open that seems impossible. Let's talk about the launching of vehicle procurement schemes for police personnel in partnership with Innocent and Pan Motors. So officers are to get a new car and to pay off over a period of 10 to 20 years. So they partner with Innocent Motors and Pan Motors to give police officers leverage to buy cars of their choice, and with the on like a credit base, where they take the car away and they pay instrumentally between a period of 10 to 20 years. And this is said will help to boost the morals of police officers, because they know they can get any car of their choice and they can pay easily from their salary. Another point of this agenda is a rapid rehabilitation and restructuring of police academy and curriculum, while any interstate transfer of officers are to be effected with transport and accommodation allowance. This is another very good point of this agenda, because as we know, the police force is such that any officer can get transferred at any time, and sometimes when they get transferred, they're not even able to move to their new station, or they can't even go along with their family due to lack of accommodation. So he has said any police officer that is being transferred will be given transport and accommodation allowance. Another point is the provision of 2 pairs of uniform and boots for all police personnel yearly. Now, some officers have come out anonymously to say whenever they are giving uniform on entrance into the police force, that is all they get. If you want anything new, you go ahead and you buy it. Now, the IGP is saying every year, police officers are to be given 2 pairs of uniform and boots for their use that year. And the next year, a new set of uniforms will be given to them. This will help them to stay, neat and look presentable for their job. He has also talked about, in his 12-point agenda, increased allocation paid directly to each police division to run its operation. So whenever there is an amount of money to be given to the police force in a particular region, it will be given directly to the police division in question, so that they can carry out things, rehabilitate some of these police division headquarters. Some of these police stations are really in a bad shape, and sometimes the DPO in charge of the station may want to do some rehabilitation, but because the money for that is not given to them directly, they're not able to do that. So he is saying monies for rehabilitation, monies for day-to-day running of the police station will be given directly to the police division. And then lastly, he talked about bi-monthly inspection and audit of police cells to be carried out in conjunction with representatives from the local Nigeria Bar Association branch and the bench. So he said twice every month, police cells will be inspected. In fact, this is a very good move. I feel personally would lead to a great reform in our police stations. Now, those people who have been, held in the police cells of various police stations had come out with one singular complaint, that our police cells are nothing to write home about. They are not neat, they are not presentable. In fact, they always, sometimes they fall sick after spending maybe some few hours in the police station. They come out and they fall sick because the police cells are in bad shape. So if this bi-monthly inspection is being carried out, and then the auditing of police cells, I think personally it will go a long way to help in the reforms of our police stations. Now, these are the 12 points agenda of Usman Akali Baba, the new acting inspector general of the Nigerian police. Some Nigerians have come out to react to say, yes, his 12-point agenda is good. In fact, it will lead to a great reform. But they have faulted the first thing he said, which had to do with the immediate dismantling of roadblocks across the country. Now, many people have said the security situation in the country as it is needs all hands to be on deck. Police officers, army, navy, air force, everyone, local vigilante, everybody has to, be up and doing. Everybody has to be alert. Now, saying you want to dismantle a checkpoint, all checkpoints on the road, they said will give rise to increased insecurity on our roads. Now, most of the roads, personally, I've traveled that had police checkpoints, multiple police checkpoints, are relatively safe because these criminal minds know that the road is busy, that there are security operatives on these roads, and as such, they cannot just, do whatever it is they want to do. But removing these roadblocks from the road would lead to increased insecurity on our roads. Now, these are the opinions of many Nigerians, and personally, I agree with what they're saying. But I don't know about you. What do you think about the 12-point agenda of the new acting inspector general of police, especially when it comes to the dismantling of roadblocks? He said so many other things, getting new lawyers for the police force, building new laboratories and some other things. What is your opinion about this 12-point agenda of the new Inspector General of Police? Drop your comment in the comment section. Now, do not forget to like and to share this video. And also follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and even on TikTok. Check out our website at www.djmtv.news. And also do not forget that you can place your advert with us and be rest assured that your business will get to the desired market. This is why we'll come to the end of this edition of DJM TV Daily News Update. We'll come your way again with another edition. Do not forget that my name still remains Lawo Favor, and I'm your host, saying to you that the security of the nation is everybody's business.
DJM TV. DJM TV.
Fulani people don't say no, they don't like us.
Welcome to DJM TV.
DJM TV. DJM TV. DJM TV. DJM TV.
Some of the delegates and ask their questions.
DJM TV. DJM TV. DJM TV. DJM TV.